So my name is Keith and I'm the Head of Impact at Change Please. So I look after the foundation, which is the community incorporated organisation. But Change Please is also a community investment company, and 100% of the profits that we gain from the sale of coffee goes into the foundation, and I head up that foundation. And we use the power of coffee to make change in people who have experienced homelessness. So Change Please set up a programme about 9.5 years ago to get people into employment who've experienced homelessness. And how they've done that is by the sale of coffee, being able to fund the training programme that we have, which is a 12-week programme that we have referrals from other partners for the Job Centre, for instance, or other homeless charities. And we onboard these people onto a 12-week programme, and they work on our sites around London. And we train them in customer service. Employability workshops are sometimes happening as well. And we get them job ready. And then we use the partners that sell our coffee to gain them jobs and future employment. So Change Please's programme about 18 months ago expanded into the rest of the UK outside of London. So we have a programme manager now in Scotland. We have a programme manager who looks after all of the type of training that we do in England. And also we just opened another arm of a charity in Ireland to do some more impact there as well. So when we think about homelessness, the one big thing, especially for me being like the head of the foundation now, is that people think of homelessness as people who are sleeping on the streets. And as we do have an initiative called Driving for Change that looks after people and gives fast action services to people who are street homeless. But we tackle the people who are a bit more marginalised and at risk of homelessness or have experienced homelessness in the past through things that could be like domestic violence or people that have got no recourse to public funds. And they're the kind of target area that we call like the invisible homeless. So in that area, we look after them and bring them onto our programme so that we're giving them more skills, more support so that they can go off and go to interviews with our partners and gain jobs. So when we applied for the Gleeds funding, we thought that we would use some of the funding to we've got an idea about an apprenticeship programme, which we're working with some of our partners who buy our coffee at wholesale. And we're gonna try and robust that with the funding so that we can get some more research and more understanding of what we need to do to make an apprenticeship, to make people more employable, to move on to future employment. And then also, we obviously use, because we're a community investment company, we use our money, the profits that we get from our coffee sale to fund our training programme. But we will use some of that funding also for the training programme for individuals. So we could maybe, in a couple of months' time, take a couple more people on the programme for 1 month, and that'll really, really make a massive impact. So our training programme starts with a 3-day intensive coffee training course. And in that 3 days, our coffee trainers will teach people all about health and safety, about food allergens, and then move on to the coffee machine and how the coffee works and how to make a coffee, and investigate the works of latte art. Wow. And then after that, our support team assess the people that come to that 3-day training, and then we choose through the criteria that we have people to go onto our 12-week programme. So on the 12-week programme, people will do 16 hours on our coffee sites. And in them 16 hours, they will be led by a lead barista trainer on the site, and they will take them through a very robust programme of checkpoints to become more job ready and more understanding in the hospitality. Beyond the employment 12-week programme, we have a support team in place, guided by our head of support, whose background is in occupational therapy. And they do initial assessments with people who come onto the 12-week programme and assess that they're ready for the 12-week programme. They also have partnerships in housing and in councils to help all of the things that are needed for people who've experienced homelessness to be secure and job ready for when we get them interviews with our partners. We're just coming towards the end of our financial year, and we are looking at a rise of 50% from last year's impact of positive outcomes in jobs. So we're really proud of that, and funding streams like this, it's just going to make that even bigger for the next financial year, which is amazing. So we take 10 to 12 people a month on the programme in London, and our aim is to get 50% of them into jobs after the 12-week programme, and we're looking at exceeding that for this financial year, which is absolutely amazing. In the coffee side of Change Please, we have some really big relationships with big corporate partners, some of them being David Lloyd, Sodexo, Compass, and they buy our coffee at wholesale, and we work alongside them to gain them more positivity in their social corporate responsibility and their impact inside of things. And it's a really great, like, full circle program, so that from the onboarding of somebody, for somebody to buy our coffee, for them to give us their guidance and expertise, for us to fulfill their social corporate responsibility, and for them, the people that do our training program, to get employed. So here at Change Please, we love volunteering, and our big focus for next year is on employability and how our trainees can experience other types of jobs besides anything in hospitality. We also love our volunteers coming along to our employability workshops, so that's fulfilling CV writing, mock interviews. The Gleeds partnership that's happening is just amazing because of the experience from Gleeds itself to help us with volunteering and give us insight into more of the development that we can do as a charity, and as specifically a homeless charity. And it's always just really key for me that partnerships drive change. So yeah, I'm super excited about people from Gleeds coming along and maybe helping us out, as well as the financial positivity that it's got as well.